Hey guys, this is a proper task guide for viewer. For this task, we do have to install a Wi-Fi camera on the mountain ledge of woods, at the pier tower on Shoreline, and then also at the office corridor and factory. So for this task, you will require 3 different Wi-Fi cameras, which are not going to be provided to you at the start of accepting this task. So in order to get your hands on the 3 Wi-Fi cameras, then you can buy them directly from the flea market, or you can also buy them from Mechanic Level 1 directly for 291 euros after accepting the skier task informed means armed. Or you do also have the option to do a barter trade with Mechanic Level 1 by using 1 electronic components and 1 portable power bank. Now once you do get your hands on the Wi-Fi cameras, when you do go to bring them into raid, then you can place them in your special slot or also in your secure container, so that this way if you end up dying, then you won't end up losing them and then having to buy and replace them. So for this guide, we are going to start with wood, since it is the first map mentioned in the task description. And on this map, the location where we do have to plant the Wi-Fi camera is going to be on top of the huge mountain in the middle of the map. And it is going to be just beside the toolbox location that overlooks Sniper Scav. So my PMC's here on woods at the toolbox location, or at least that's what my friends group calls this spot. And over here is where the Sniper Scav can spawn, and then off in the distance then you can see the sawmill. So where we do have to plant this Wi-Fi camera is going to be just along this rock to the right hand side of this tree. And basically you want to hug along this rock as you go down the ledge until you do get a prompt to plant. Once you do get the prompt, then you will get a miserable 40-second timer. And basically where I ended up getting the prompt is right around where my PMC is stopping, but essentially you just want to go back and forth until you do get that prompt. Now you do not have to survive an extract from any of these locations after you do get your plants done successfully, so if you do end up dying, then it will still count as planted, and then you can move on to the next map. So now moving on to Shoreline, I do have the map up on the screen, and where we do have to go to install the Wi-Fi camera is going to be at the top of this lighthouse down by the pier. So my PMC is here at the pier, and when we do turn around, then you will see this metal lighthouse out by itself. And up almost to the very top is where we do have to go to plant this next camera. Now this area could definitely be an issue for planting, especially since you are so exposed and there are so many angles that you could be shot from, since you do have to go all the way up to the top basically. But as you are going up to the top of this lighthouse, where you will end up getting the prompt to plant will actually be just before the very top platform on the stairs. And this is going to be a very finicky plant, but basically I kept going to the right of the stairs and then just inched up and back near the top until I ended up getting the prompt to plant. And then again, it will be another 40-second anxiety-riddled timer, since you are much more exposed this time compared to on woods. And as mentioned, you are going to be exposed while you are planting, while you are coming out to this area, and then also while you are on your way back. And lastly, on to factory, I do have the map up on the screen now, and you will have to go to the 3rd floor of the office area on the skybridge side to install this Wi-Fi camera. My PMC is here in front of gate 3, and if we do turn to the left, then the office area is just here in front of us. So as we do enter in from this side, then you want to head all the way up the stairs to the very top floor, and basically directly straight ahead to the left of the skybridge door next to this broken chair is where you will get the prompt to plant. Now again, this location can be very finicky, and mine actually wouldn't prompt me unless I was staring into the corner or directly into the wall. So with this being another 40-second timer in this location, you are essentially going to have your pants down, and it is going to be very, very risky. Now, if you're a solo player, it would obviously be best to wipe the lobby before you try and plan to this location, and obviously that would also be best if you are in a squad as well. But at least if you do have some teammates, then they can watch your back while you do plant, and even try to hold off enemy PMCs if you do end up getting a good spawn and you're able to rush to the top floor. But once you end up finishing the 3rd plant in whichever order that you chose to do these maps, then you will end up getting a task completion. You do not have to survive an extract from any of the maps to be able to hand this task in. So if you do end up dying after getting any of the plants down, including the last one, then that will be totally fine. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful, and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for choosing my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.